Welcome to the Orange Juice podcast brought to you by Orange Insoles. And we are excited today to talk to you about our creative topic that we came up with called the Perfect Health Day. And helping me today is our producer, Mallory, all the way from Chicago. Hi, Mallory.
Hi. You always make me feel like a special guest star.
Because you are a star from Chicago. Straight in, fresh. So Owen, who also is our third person that is on a lot of these podcasts, as you've seen, is at a bachelor party in Hilton Head, which that sounds like a perfect health day to me. Round of 18, little spa after, a little scotch and cigar. Shoot, I think he's having the perfect health day. But Valerie and I are going to walk through ours. What's that?
Just a perfect day.
Just a perfect
Maybe
day.
not the perfect health day.
I know, right? Well, it is a little exercise. And if you can avoid an alligator, you're lucky. And there's a lot of them down there. Well, there's a lot of sharks, actually, have been all over the news down there. So we told them to stay out of the ocean. But we keep sending him.
Put that out there.
We keep sending him shark videos. Anyhow, all right, Mallory, do you want to start us off?
So my boyfriend, who I live with, is currently in Africa, work and vacation, and I am alone now for 10 days, which means I have less plans and I have one less person to kind of work around here. So tomorrow is a great example. Tomorrow is a Saturday, and I don't really have any solid plans yet. So I will start there. And what I've been thinking is Saturday has my favorite farmers market in Chicago. So I think I would start by walking to, well, actually, no, I take the train to the farmers market. It is 2.5 miles. I am not, as much as I would love to start with an hour walk, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take the train there and get some good farmers market goodies, and probably grab breakfast there as well. How would you start your day? And I guess I would say if I had a morning routine, I'm doing this early, like 7 a.m., washing my face, put on a cute outfit first, draw a good glass of water, make some coffee, then head out the door. Farmers market it up for a little breakfast.
Nice. I love it. Well, I will say this. If we rewind and you go ask ChatGPT, a.k.a. Chad is what we call him, Chad says exactly what you were just saying is, gentle wake up, hydrate first thing, have a nice glass of water or hot tea, gentle movement for 20 to 30 minutes, a balanced breakfast with protein. And then this is interesting, a mindful moment, 5 to 10 minutes. So just meditation, deep breathing, some prayer, that kind of thing.
I like that. I just have been building out I have the tiniest patio in the world. It is so little, you can fit a chair on it, and I share it with a neighbor. Anyway, though, my neighbor is not that interested in the patio area, so I decorated it last night, and I've been going out there every morning, even not even to have coffee, but to check in on my little herb garden and get some sun. So I feel like that is my mindful moment. So that's a good one.
Wow. Do you get sun in that alley?
You do in the morning and in the evening. It's
nice.
Because I think we're facing north. So you just kind of get some really early and really late.
Oh, good.
But yeah, besides that, it's not, the brightest alley, but it's better than a lot of alleys here.
Yeah. Mallory lives in a typical city. Buildings are right next to each other. That's why I had to ask that whole.
Hi, neighbor.
Yeah, right? So for me, though, there's a couple things. Ideally, you said it, is having time in the morning to start a perfect health day, to actually wash my face, put my day lotion on, all my aging crap that I have to put on because I'm super old, and have time for that. And then still have time to, I never started with a glass of water. Even though Chad just said to do that. I'm usually going, oh, where's the coffee? I need a cup of coffee to get going. And maybe I don't, but I think I've just done it so long. It's just a step like brushing your teeth. It's just a part of the process. And then for me, I usually will go work out. I like to get a workout routine in pronto, because if I don't do it then, it ain't going to happen. But before I go work out, I do a protein shake. I just take literally a scoop of protein into water, put my creatine in there, stir it up, and I'll have that with all my vitamins that I take in the morning. So that's kind of how I started out, making sure I get my fish oil, my vitamin B, my vitamin D, all those type of exciting supplements that I take. And then go work out, like I said, right away and get the hard workout out of the way. And I always need an instructor. I'm not very motivated to do stuff on my own. If I'm not forced to get out the door at a scheduled time to work out, and I know that I will get fined by them if I don't show up, because I'm a very cheap person, that motivates me too. Um,
I know
that's how
you
I like to
do
start my morning.
I know you do a few different kinds of workouts. So for your perfect day, where are you going? Pilates, Pure Barre, running group? Like what would your perfect one be?
Perfect is Pure Barre, but at Pure Barre they have one that's a really hard weightlifting cardio class. So if that one is available, that would be an ideal way to start it. Yes, I do Pilates, but that's always my second workout of the day. I do that a couple days a week. So a lot of these pop-up Pilates studios are coming around. There's two new ones in my area, and I go to one when I'm at the Florida office. There's one right there. When you take a Pilates class, there's called a reformer chair. That one is cardio, and that will kick your butt when it's in a group setting. But I'd rather do a secondary sport activity like play 9 holes of golf or long bike ride. Those are the things I like to do to get outside as my second one, since my first one was inside. So that's what I prefer. But that would be my ideal workout, doing that and getting some cardio. I will say I did a boxing class once because Amelia Moore, one of our Orange Insole promoters, challenged me to do a boxing class. And as you know, she's like ranked in the world. So I did, and I loved it. It was this CrossFit boxing. And if I had that local in Michigan, I would definitely do that. Start my day. Have you done boxing before?
Just like a little bit in kind of like hit style classes, but I'm definitely interested. My brother Tommy has told me in the past he wants me to do kickboxing and stuff. I just do too much already, so like adding more is like there's already like 5 other activities I kind of would want to do first.
That's it.
Um, like I rock climbing is an activity I want to get into, just more circus stuff. Hula hooping would be really fun. If you guys have ever seen like people who are really good at hula hooping, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I think, okay, back to my day. Post farmer's market, since we're talking about being outside, I would probably walk from the farmer's market. And this is me planning my day tomorrow because I've kind of had this in mind. Not too far from there is a bookshop and a new coffee shop that I've been wanting to try. So I feel like I'd go walk like the mile over there, get a cold brew or something. It's a really cool coffee shop. It's called Heritage
Hmm.
Outpost or something like that. And it's half a bike shop, half like breakfast coffee shop. So I've been really wanting to check that out. And then there's, yeah, a bookshop like 2 doors down that I would love to check out. So I'd get some steps in, grab a coffee, go look at new books. As a media producer, I actually just like going to look at books and see like what people are interested in right now, like what topics. So I don't know if I would buy anything, but I love to just like look around and explore and, add some titles to my Goodreads list. So that would be next up on my list. So after Pure Barre, what are you doing?
On my ideal day,
Yeah.
then I would have a spa appointment for sure. So I love like a seaweed wrap or a good facial, or, taking time, every 6 months to just do something, kind of save up and splurge and go do that. So that would be ideal. Um, just because I feel like it is healthy for you to stay ahead of like treating the rest of your body. Because I always feel like I pay attention to my face and I don't really do anything for the rest of me. The other thing I've been doing lately, and it's only because I came out of my knee surgery, is I've been going in this oxygen tank every day for an hour and a half. And that's a whole new concept. Apparently, LeBron James has one in his house. Apparently, I'm an NBA player now because I'm doing this. I'm kidding. But I've been going in the oxygen tank. And the crazy thing about that every day for an hour and a half, if you know me, I never slow down, I never sit down. And you're in this tube and you are forced to lay down for an hour and a half. And I have an oxygen mask on my face. And the only thing you cannot bring your phone in, the only thing you can do is bring a book in. or a notebook to journal. So it's been very interesting, and it's actually been very mindful and just slowing down. And so I have a notepad. So I'll read a little bit of this book that I've always wanted to read. And then I will stop, I don't know, 20 minutes into it, journal some stuff, things I need to get done that day or things I'm thinking about. Then I'll go back, read another 20. Anyway, it's amazing that that hour and a half each day, by doing that, how it's almost like sharpening the saw. Like, I can't believe how it organizes me for the rest of the day. Even though I'm laying on my back being lazy, it actually made me stop and get ahead a little bit. And this book I'm reading has been amazing. I'm learning a lot as I'm reading this book. So it's just taught me a different way to have a perfect health day is this oxygen tank thing that I'm doing. So
Yeah.
hopefully it'll heal my knee.
Sounds like a good 2-in-1. Like, yeah, getting your healing in for your knee, making you slow down and relax, letting you plan out your day. I'm gonna guess the book is Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins that we bought a really long time ago, and I've been wanting to read it, but I have to wait for you to be done first.
Fine, Mal, let them. I'm going to let
I
you say that. I'm going to let that go.
I'm challenging you, and I don't think this will happen, but I'm putting it on the podcast, so you might do it. If you finish it, so Marsha is coming to visit me for 4th of July, and we're going to a Cubs game. If you finish it before then, that'd be great, because then I can read it
Yeah.
and you drop it
Well,
off.
the scary thing is I've marked things in it with your name on it and your brother's name on it and your other brother's name on it. So you can't tell anyone what I jotted in there because I made notes and marked pages. But
That's
I did mark sections specifically for you that I wanted to read to you that I think you would enjoy. Anyway,
perfect.
sorry, we derail. But at the beginning, the first podcast we did was the beginning of this year, 2025. And everyone said what they're going to do this year. And my thing was, I was going to start listening to podcasts since we're trying to produce this podcast. And I want to get better at it. And I probably needed to listen to podcasts. And then, of course, I click on Spotify, Mel Robinson come up. I hit it. Not only to find out she's the number one in the world. I had no idea. And now I'm like addicted to her. So I follow her on Instagram, and she's just she's been through a lot, but she puts herself out there, and it's a really good book. So anyway, yes, I read the Let Them. Teaches me about my children, family, parents, how we all act and why we act the way we do. It's interesting. We are definitely in a new dynamic world where we need a health day. All right. So how does your afternoon look?
I think from there, I honestly might have even skipped the breakfast at the farmer's market, and I recently realized I think my favorite meal to eat out is lunch. Like, I love, like, a longer lunch, like, on a patio if you can, in the sun. I feel like it's just a really nice way to, like, break up your day, and I don't know, I just recently realized I prefer going out to lunch. Again, I'm a poor Chicago girl. It's also a little cheaper to go out at lunch, maybe have a lunch special and get, like, just as good of food. So I think from there, I'd go to lunch. I'd go to my favorite restaurant that's 2 blocks from me. I've taken you there a lot. And get my favorite salad from them and like French fries or something and a Diet Coke. They have the best, like, it's their own version of a Cobb salad with like goat cheese and avocado and cranberries, like every chicken. They do rotisserie chicken at this restaurant, so they put the rotisserie chicken on it. And then the best part is the cornbread croutons. They take their leftover cornbread
Oh,
and make it into crouton. You've had the salad. But yeah, I'd go
is it
there.
called the goat place?
No, it's more like American Bistro. We ate there with Walter and we all got like weird meals that were like building your own based off of appetizers. You and me have been there like 4 times.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
like right down the street, kind
From where
of.
you live now?
Yes. But we used
Okay.
to go there before too.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
But
mentioned
anyway,
I'm getting old, so I'm sure when I see it, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot. Yes, we've been there.
yeah,
Okay.
but I would go and get lunch there, ideally with a friend and catch up.
Got it.
That's part of a healthy day, connecting with loved ones. So I would invite a friend or two out to lunch and we'd catch up on a patio and I'd eat my salad.
Yeah, because it's a Saturday. Nobody hopefully is working on a Saturday, other than you do work on a Saturday. I work on a Saturday, but yeah. I think the thing for me is though, I love to be outdoors. So, if I really had a healthy day, mid-afternoon, I'd just be sitting outside by the pool. But I do love golf, so I'd probably do, like, 9 holes of golf in the afternoon, and then ideally, I would do 9 holes of golf at Pebble, and then have the or Arcadia Bluff here in Michigan, and then at happy hour, they have this, like, bagpiper who comes up the hill, and you're drinking your scotch and smoking a cigar, like, I don't know, that seems like a perfect health day. I mean, scotch can't be bad for you because I used to sell it. That was my job. A cigar, could be bad for you, but you just don't, like, inhale it, you just puff it. But the bagpiper just brings it over the top. Have you ever seen that, Mal? Like, we gotta take you to do that. Oh, well,
I
we're gonna
will
take you to Ireland, that's right. You'll see enough
I will
there.
only endorse the bagpiping. I don't think any of the rest of that is good for your health day.
I don't
Bagpipers,
know. I don't know.
I
Mental health, Mal, mental health.
I learned in therapy that, well, no, smoking, we're gonna just skip on the health thing. That's not a mental health thing. And same with drinking. That's like one of the worst things for your body. Obviously we still drink, so like,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, if we're building a health day, I feel like the mental health part would be like a piece of chocolate cake.
Oh, I'm not a sweets person, but yeah, I'm a scotch person. I'd look
So
at the
yeah,
scotch that way.
I got it. Your mental health is not the chocolate cake, it's the scotch. But just I don't know, I think it's interesting. I learned recently in therapy that like singing and stuff can activate your vagus nerve, which can help you like relax and regulate your nervous system. So I'm on board with the bagpipes.
Got it. Isn't that crazy? I love music. I love working out to good music. That's why I love the studio is that the Pure Bar studio always has like cranked up music but I'm more motivated by that. All right. Anything we missed on our perfect day?
Yeah, we have a whole evening.
Oh, shoot.
I have so much more.
We have to do I don't know if I could do healthy a full evening too. Okay, go ahead. What
Well,
would you do?
I only ended at lunch, so I have a full
Well, I've already
evening.
golfed my 9 holes in the afternoon. I'm on happy hour now. So go ahead. Where would you get to at that point? You have to catch
Uh,
up to my day.
I ideally would take some kind of aerial class in the afternoon, or a circus class, something like that, as my exercise and movement. Really fun for me. Strength, flexibility, works everything, great community, get to see my friends. So definitely would head that way after. And then, yeah, I'd make dinner at home. I don't have a grill yet, but I have a place I could put a grill. And like, I feel like my perfect like dinner would be like having a grill out and like cooking at home, but like grilling out so it feels a little more special. And just having like a really nice dinner of like grilled chicken and like I we grew up on this and my boyfriend now loves it too, like potato salad, like the tubs of potato salad and stuff. And then I like love grilled asparagus and that kind of thing. So I feel like a really good like cookout barbecue type dinner outside, especially if you got some friends to come over, would be like perfect. Maybe an evening walk to the lake. I don't get sunset here because, I face east. However, it is still really great to go to the lake at night and enjoy part of a sunset
Mhm.
and get a good walk in. So I feel like that would be a great evening portion for my day.
Got it. One thing they do a lot here in the summertime is they have an outdoor concert. So last night was backyard barbecue bash, and they had a big country artist here, and it's very informal. And then you go and you just dance and you're outside. So, like for me, I think I would try to find somewhere with music and dancing for my like ending my evening. Because especially that one, it's perfect. It's outside because I love to be outside in the summer and you're moving, dancing with your crazy girlfriends. So that's a lot of fun. And I'm not afraid of the nightclub and ordering bottle service and ending my health day like that too and kicking it up in the club a little bit.
How is this
Little
a health day?
EDM music. What?
I am officially putting health in quotes in the title because everything you've said is like not healthy. You're like, it's my crazy party day.
How? But you're moving
Like I'm
and
golfing
dancing.
with scotch and cigars and I'm going clubbing and we're gonna down like I'm not gonna sleep. Like those are all things that are not good. They're fun, but they're not healthy.
Wait, I'm golfing. then I have a little treat with scotch and cigar, and then I'm night clubbing, I'm dancing, right?
And you're
I
drinking and you're
No,
staying
I'm
up
drinking a lot of
late.
water. I do water whistles. We'll do a lot of water whistles. It's fine. I didn't have to drink. I
Well,
was just saying I like to
meanwhile,
go to the club and dance.
in my evening routine, that's when I take my supplements because it's easiest for me to remember. And lately, my ankles have been hurting, so I've been
Ooh.
elevating my legs at night. Yeah, I don't know why. So I've been elevating my legs, using the Theragun to massage everything out, hot shower with the eucalyptus and essential oils, face mask. This is what I'm envisioning as my healthy evening. I will not be at the club. I'll be
Well,
making
I
a
already
nice
had my
glass of
spa
tea.
appointment earlier. My skin already looks radiant and amazing, so I gotta get out and show it off. That's all I'm
Not the
saying.
next morning.
Yeah. Then I might need the healthy day.
This is your pre-healthy day. You're
This is
gonna
the
wake
reason
up
you
and
need a healthy day is my day I described is why you need a healthy day. Is that okay?
yeah,
Is that fair?
that's
Okay.
fair.
All right. I feel like we derailed, but we're doing good. All right. Yeah. So for me at night lately, my downtime is I've put the ice machine on my leg because I'm healing from my knee surgery. And we've been going back and we're watching Ted Lasso, like season 1 and 2, and just like kind of chilling. And then I'm not someone who's on my phone all day. Like I'm not a phone person. So at night, I don't have that issue of no, put your phone down for, an hour before you go to bed. I just do it naturally. I don't if I shouldn't have to answer emails at 8 at night. Like, um, I have other people who do that. So anyway, so that's been my like chill time at night. And I've been trying to go, I have an aura ring and it's been telling me the best time to go to sleep. And that is a really good healthy day is when I can actually hit the time zone it says to go to sleep, not snack or have a dessert or drink or anything late at night so that I get that sleep. And it's crazy because really, when you go to bed at a good time and you do what you're supposed to do to go to bed and have a good sleep, you're really getting ahead and being proactive for the next day because that's how your next day is going to go, depending on what you did the night before to prep to get a good score, a sleeping score. If you have an aura ring, they give you a sleeping score. And then you get up in the morning, it has a readiness score, and it'll say if you did, had a good sleep and if you did the right things before you went to bed. Did you go to the right time? Did you not drink? Did you drink water? Were you hydrated? Just reminds you of all those little things you don't think about. It's almost like a school teacher. Every morning you get your score.
Yeah,
So
I
it helps
agree.
me though. It teaches me. It makes you reflect like, why did I get a bad readiness score this morning to start my perfect health day? And then you reflect back and go, oh, yeah, I did have a dessert or someone split a cookie with me that I didn't go get. Someone brought it to me or whatever. So I
I
know you have
definitely
one too.
Yeah, I feel like sleep affects my day more than anything else. Like even again, like with the clubbing thing, even if I were to go out and go dancing and not drink at all, if I'm like tired and don't get good sleep, I will still like feel like hungover the next day. Like I'll feel just so out of it and foggy and have no energy. And like I even realized like my hangovers a lot of the time like the biggest thing is like I'm just tired. Like
Yeah.
if I drink early, that's why I love day drinking and like the brunch drinking cuz like I'm hungover at like 4, whatever you deal with it, but I'm not tired and like that affects me way like more.
Yeah.
Um I
But
actually think there's studies on that, right? Like people driving tired is like more dangerous than like driving drunk. If I'm wrong on that, I am wrong, but like I'm pretty sure there are studies that like it's more dangerous like the way your brain is if you're like super exhausted.
I think both just are not a good idea.
Well, I mean, yeah, don't do either.
No, but I'm just saying, but there are
Definitely
times where I've
don't.
been so tired, I've closed one eye to rest one eye at a time.
That's bad.
I'm serious. Well, I used to, when I had a drive to Cleveland or Cincinnati, there and back in a day or Chicago there in it's exhausting to be in meetings all day and then you get on the road and drive. But the other thing I was just going to back and reflect for me anyway to kind of end this is for me too, food is important and I've been really trying. So one thing I kind of missed through this is I do a lot of veggies and a protein. I'm a salad person. I love salad with like salmon on it or chicken on it. That's like a great meal to me. I know a lot of people are like forced to eat that, but I enjoy that. I don't need bread. I don't crave bread. I don't crave desserts. So for me, an ideal perfect health day is to have that super healthy salad at lunchtime that, that your favorite restaurant makes. And they put all those little things in it that you just don't treat yourself at home with or keep in the refrigerator would be ideal. And then at night, uh, I love like a good New York strip or filet at a good chop house with like a wedge salad or like a beet salad or some kind of just, I'm a simple salad person at the chop house, and then give me my good piece of meat and I'm good. I don't need any. I do like mac and cheese, but I don't need it. Like if I have a good salad with that steak,
Yeah.
I'm money.
I was kind of thinking about that. Like, even say you have an option of mac and cheese and like the crazy salad, and they're like the same calories. Like, the
Right.
salad is still gonna make you feel better because it's full of fiber and protein and helps slow your digestion. You'll stay full longer. You'll, feel better after it. So it is important to kind of keep that in mind when eating out too. And part of this, like that's why my lunch was like my favorite salad. Maybe I get a side of fries too and like a Diet Coke. And it's like I still get satisfaction of eating a really good meal
Mhm.
out, but I'm also not going to feel like crap the rest of the day. So,
That's right. And the other thing is I've been doing salad dressing on the side when I go out because I never know. Sometimes they just soak it and like, and they mix it up with it and it's just like, whoa. So I've been doing a lot of that so I can really taste and appreciate all the other things that are in the salad and not have all my calories sitting in the dressing that maybe I don't even like the dressing. So just another fun fact. But all right. Well, I like our perfect health day. Can't wait
yeah.
to get Owen back and hear his perfect health day.
Yeah,
That'll be
curious
fun.
what it would be with two young kids.
He'd be happy to eat any food
Yes.
or get any sleep, quite honestly, with two babies that are 16 months apart. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. And we hope you have an amazing weekend. And Mallory, thank you for joining me today. And we will catch up with everyone next week. Thank you.